According to Bumble, this was my best photo. It got me thousands of matches and hundreds of dates in the US. And when I went to Asia, it got me almost 2,000 likes over the course of a weekend. And the interesting thing is, you can't even clearly see my face in this photo. Some would say this is a bad photo just because of that. And yet, it still works. To replicate this photo for yourself, we need to understand what dating app photos do. At a high level, dating app photos serve to convey two pieces of information. Information about your looks and information about your lifestyle. Let's assess this photo on those two aspects and see what it conveys. Now, looks-wise, everything is pretty decent, nothing exceptional. My hair in this photo is okay. I probably just cut it recently. My face is also okay. This was before I got in plastic surgery, actually. My style and my physique was also decent. I don't have a gut hanging out or anything. Now, my shirt is unbuttoned, which is a polarization filter. It serves to screen out all those conservative matches that may not match with me just because of my unbuttoned shirt, and it screens for women that expect a little bit more boldness from their dates. So I don't look amazing in this photo. Honestly, I look barely average, and that's fine. This photo doesn't win because of my looks. It wins because nothing disqualifies it. I am sure you have experienced this before where you're swiping on a girl's profile and then suddenly you see that one bad picture that makes you swipe left instantly. Well, girls experience this as well, except times 100 because they're way more picky. Remember, you will be judged on your worst picture. I like to say the experience for girls on dating apps is like digging through trash, while the experience for average guys is more like looking for water in a desert. So in terms of my looks, everything in this photo is pretty decent, except maybe the unbuttoned shirt. But honestly, if she's turned off by that, we probably wouldn't get along anyway. So now what about lifestyle? What does this photo convey? My outfit isn't excessive. It's simple, it's intentional. The background is a city nightscape. It happens to be Taiwan, taken from a restaurant with a pretty nice view. So to the average viewer, this doesn't seem like a touristy shot or a special occasion. It just seems like I like to travel a lot. It reads as worldly, well-traveled, cosmopolitan. And women are generally attracted to a well-traveled man because it correlates with means and financial capability. It signals a lifestyle that women want to be a part of. Now compare this to the standard male profile: dirty bathroom mirror, bad overhead lighting, used towels, dirty clothes, used toiletries. If your background looks like it's taken right out of a hostage video, don't be surprised when women don't want to visit. Now here's the catch. All of my photos pass these two checks. So what makes this one stand out? There are actually 4 other subtle elements in this photo that make it a game changer. The first one of which is the curiosity gap. As you can see here, my head is turned away in this photo, which does 3 things. Number 1, it makes it less clear how I look, which is a good thing because I look just good enough that it draws her in and invites her to check out the rest of my profile. It makes it less clear how I look, which lets her imagination fill the blanks. The second thing is it signals detachment. Looking away implies you're occupied with something else, subconsciously indicating that you have other priorities in life. Now, women aren't going to tell you they want to be your priority, but the truth is they want you to have other priorities, but still make time for her. And third, it also draws attention to my jawline. This is why most men look better when they're looking away in photos. Element 2, high contrast color theory. The colors in this photo are simple. It's 2 main colors, dark and light. The all black outfit and the black background draws attention to the lighter parts of the photo, me, especially my jawline and a hint of my chest because of my unbuttoned shirt. But that aside, this simple concept makes this photo seem more intentional and higher quality without trying too hard. Element 3, the date POV. This is the most critical point. The photo isn't just you. It's taken from a specific perspective. In this case, it's nighttime and it looks like a date venue. It looks exactly like what she would be seeing on a Friday night if she was on a date with you. As a matter of fact, I was on a date when this photo was taken, so I'm just speaking from experience. Now, this photo definitely does not give off the same vibe taken from the day, which is why the nighttime factor is such a big deal. It subconsciously answers the question, what would it be like to go on a date with this guy? You aren't just selling your looks, you're selling the potential of the experience. Finally, element 4, an effortless vibe. Women want their man to look effortlessly good, and the imperfections in this photo sells that effortless vibe. One of the bigger mistakes guys can make for dating app photos is getting all dressed up, picking a really nice and fancy background. When a woman sees a photo like this, she's thinking, okay, why is he trying so hard? Can he not get girls otherwise? That is what you are subtly conveying to them. But this photo is not super high quality. It was taken from an iPhone, my shirt is unbuttoned, it's grainy, it's slightly blurry, my face can't be seen that well. It signals low effort, high status. So how do you replicate this? The prerequisite is that you must look good. None of my photos would work unless I pass a girl's look threshold. Guys would pay photographers hundreds and thousands of dollars to take photos for them and then wonder why it doesn't work. It's because the product is bad. The truth is, if you can't get matches, it's not because your photos aren't good quality. It's because you just don't look good in them. A good looking guy can just take selfies and he would get plenty of matches. So what you need to do is lose weight, get to 12% body fat, and groom yourself. That's really the bare minimum. For the majority of guys, this is enough. If you don't cross that looks threshold, nothing will save you. Now, once you've optimized, the first step is to pick your location because that will be the background of your photo. I'm not going to say you should pick a luxury rooftop Manhattan bar if that's not what you do normally. Misrepresenting yourself to get matches or to get dates isn't good for your wallet or your time long term. Just pick the most aesthetic backgrounds that convey the lifestyle that you actually embody and want to convey to the girl. Make sure though that the background is clean, minimalistic, and uncluttered. It makes a big difference in how the photo is perceived. So really make sure that the background is as clean as possible. And if you really can't pick a background that's clean, you can just use AI or Photoshop to clean it. Now, once you have the background, apply color theory when picking your outfit. To keep it simple, photos should be comprised of two main colors. Ideally, the background is just one main color, and then you pick your outfit color to contrast against it. In my example, I wanted to draw attention to my face, which is why my outfit was the same color as the background, and that blends right in. The attention now is drawn to the only light spot on the screen, which is my face, and also a bit of my exposed chest. However, if I was less confident in my face and I didn't really want to draw attention to it, then I could opt for a lighter outfit. This outfit makes it so that my entire body actually stands out from the background. This still works, but as you can see here, the attention really isn't focused on my face. Finally, you're ready to take a photo, and I will show you how to get that effortless vibe. First, choose whether or not you want to look away or straight into the camera. Next, find someone to take a photo for you, and you definitely don't need a dating app photographer for this. You can ask a friend, or you can even take these photos yourself. You can get one of these tripod things, just attach your phone to it, and it works pretty well. Finally, spam that photo button. You'll feel like an influencer clown. Do it anyway. The embarrassment may last 30 seconds, but the photo, it lasts forever. Once you spam me that photo button, in a few minutes, you'll have thousands of pictures to choose from. And I guarantee out of 1,000, you'll find at least a couple good ones. You don't need a pro photographer to get that perfect shot, and you can just do it by brute force. Now here's the thing, you may be wondering, why am I asking you to take thousands of photos if they all look the same? And how would you even know which one to pick? And that's the thing, they won't all look the same. When you're taking these photos, you need to be constantly moving. You can't just be standing there because that's the definition of not candid. You need to be doing something that seems like you're not trying to take a photo. So if you really want to stand around, you could just, do rounds, put your hand in your pocket. If you had a watch, you could fix your watch. You could do a lot of different things. Work with your environment. If there's like a little shelf, you could lean against the shelf, lean against the bookcase. So to achieve the effortless look, make sure you're moving slightly in all these photos. Do whatever you want, move your hands, talk, eat, look away, take a sip of your drink. Just do something. The worst thing you could do is just stand there like this, like you're a NPC. I personally make this mistake very often, and I regret it every time because I'm thinking, hey, I got this great photo, but my hands look awkward, right? Because my arms are on the side. Now, congratulations, you have your photo. Now, don't get too excited now and fill up every single photo on your profile with one like this. This is your hook photo. Its only job is to draw in attention. You must have at least one other photo in your profile that shows your face clearly. If you hide your face in every single picture, or if it's always blurry or you're always looking away, that is actually a red flag. Girls may think you lack confidence, or they may think there's a reason why you're hiding your face. You don't want to give girls any reason to not match with you or to not go out with you. And if you manage to get a date without showing your face, first of all, that's on her for going on a date with someone whose face you can't even see clearly, but she might be imagining that you look way better than you do in real life. So if that's the case and you guys show up on a date, she's going to see your real face and be disappointed. So make sure you show your face in at least one photo, or else girls may think you're catfishing and your match rate will tank. Now, if you found this video helpful, leave a comment below. And if this video hits 5,000 likes, I'll make another video going over my entire dating app photo framework, breaking down my entire thought process when taking photos and putting together an optimal dating profile. And I'll see you all next time.